I hear what you're saying. I'm sorry that happened to you, but I feel like it's a big ass elephant in the room right now.
What's that?
Which is the other side. Accountability.
Oh, you wanna get my accountability? I'm giving my accountability right now. Like I've been giving everybody.
Go ahead.
I let these random niggas in my crib.
Why though? I would never.
No, because in my mind, look, listen, we was outside chilling. Look, we outside chilling in my courtyard. My neighbor introduced us. We outside chilling in my courtyard. I tell y'all everything that I did. Like I told the police, like I told everybody. I own up to all my shit. I'm a real bitch. That's why this shit triggered me so much, because I'm open. I'm very open about my sexuality, everything. So for somebody to take something from me that I didn't agree to, it's a problem.
So were you tipsy?
We were chilling. Look, we were chilling in the courtyard. It was two of them, two guys, my neighbor and my best friend. We were chilling. My neighbor invited them over. We're chilling, relaxing. It got kind of late to be in the courtyard, so I said, okay, you know, like we should go up in one of our houses, like my neighbor or my house. My neighbor was like, oh, my mom is here, so we can't. So I was like, okay. Convenient. We go upstairs to my crib. I said, we just gotta be quiet. That was my accountability, inviting these men into my crib. That's my accountability. And I got another accountability too, so it don't even matter. Have them in my crib, and you know when you and your friends, y'all know who y'all like.
Yeah, you know
my friend. Yeah, you know how it goes.
You communicate like, yeah, bitch, this one mine. That one you got, that one.
You gonna fuck with, yeah.
She ain't wanna fuck with the nigga that raped me. She didn't want to fuck with him, but she had to because the one that she liked wanted me. Period. Mind you, she tried to pull a nigga along like, oh, I was talking to you on this app and da 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 da.
All of them niggas could have.
And he was like, I'm not interested in you. He said, I'm not interested in you or whatever. You know, like that don't mean nothing. Da 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 da. So me and the nigga talking. This is another accountability that I can take. I had sex with the guy that liked me and I liked him.
I'm proud of you for saying that.
Yeah, I don't lie. That's why they call me true. I don't lie.
They call you true or your name really true?
No, that's not my real name.
Bitch, I believed you.
Girl, what the fuck?
I said my real name on my Instagram.
What?
Tajanique.
That's pretty.
Thank you.
And it start with a T, so we getting somewhere. God,
so
I'm dead.
I really
I had sex with a guy that liked me. She had sex with a guy that she didn't even want from the get-go.
So she wanted to claim rape just because he didn't like her.
So now...
That's what it was. I get to the root of this shit.
So now, me and this guy having sex, and I'm grown, I do whatever I want to do. If I want to fuck a nigga the first night, one night stand or anything, I could do whatever the fuck I want.
Or 2 years later,
I could do whatever I want to do. My son is a one night stand, to be honest. So like...
Hey. You don't even look like a mother.
And that's real shit. I don't cap for nobody. But I was young and I made a mistake, and my son is on a mistake, but I made a mistake in that time. So me and him had sex, and as you know, them two are having sex. I hear them. They're having sex. It's not no, oh my God, get off of me. It's not none of that. Y'all having sex. Me and this nigga finish. We pass out and go to sleep.
And where that nigga go?
Before I closed my eyes, I kept hearing like. I kept seeing him, the friend, the nigga that raped me, I kept seeing him at the door. But like in my mind, my best friend is here. Niggas ain't trying to do no funny shit. This is why we're not friends. My best friend is here. Niggas ain't doing funny shit. He's probably just trying to get his friend up because somebody on the phone, blah, blah, blah. Because I kept hearing him say, like, oh, somebody's on the phone, somebody's on the phone. He's like, okay, whatever. I closed my eyes and went to sleep. When I wake up, the next time I wake up, this nigga's on top of me coming in between my legs.
Did you say stop, please?
I was passed out while he was fucking me.
But you just, how you knew he was fucking you if you
By the time I woke up, he was coming in between my legs.
Please, what are you doing?
Bitch, I'm saying
so he got off of me.
Yeah, I know
he sat at the side of my bed.
That's what I'm saying.
We had 3 bottles of Hennessy, straight, no chaser.
Straight, sober. And I got
soon as I looked over, I don't have curtains on my balcony door. I looked over, I see this earring dangling, and I knew the nigga had an earring dangling.
I'm not that person.
And it's not that serious. But you know why it was that serious? He didn't get his nut off with her because she left.
This bitch is showing they pussy.
That's crazy.
I can just attest to it.
Let her finish.
So when I called the police and stuff, the friend woke up because once he said like she's not here, she left, and I'm like she left. So I started wilding. I was like, get the fuck out of my house. The nigga that I was fucking with, he's on my couch sleep. Damn. So I'm like, yo, I said, get the fuck out of my crib. He wake up, he like, what happened? I thought we had a good night. What happened? I'm like, your friend was just in the room raping me. He's like, what? He looked at his friend. His friend didn't even wake him up. His friend didn't even wake him up. His friend was getting dressed. Before I started screaming, his friend was getting dressed.
Sick.
He runs out the crib. He said, tell me. His friend is like, the nigga I was talking to. He's like, what happened? Tell me what happened. I'm telling him what happened. I'm like, yo, this nigga was just raping me. But I'm punching him at the same time because, like, I don't give a fuck about none of y'all, nigga. I want to fight everybody right now. So he's like, he's kept asking me what happened. I'm telling him what happened. I'm calling the police after. He's like, call the police. I'm going to stay right here with you. I got the nigga keys. He can't go nowhere. I said, okay, cool.
But he didn't beat that nigga ass though.
He left. He ran off the crib.
Oh, okay.
He been ran off the crib.
Okay.
Because he knew he was dead. That's wrong.
He ran off the crib.
Girl, and then fucked you.
And he was just like,
Yo,
God, you got
wild.
niggas is nasty.
So what I was gonna say, for one, I don't know if
Wow.
I don't know if he was just saying that to like
Nigga,
or not. Huh?
No, I was talking to her.
Oh. Saying accountability, because me personally, I would never put fault on no victim. My whole thing is like this: somebody is like something.
Exactly.
Like that's not fair, because right now something can happen. Is that my fault? Because no, I was invited here by so and so. So this whole where's your accountability? What do you mean? Like
My only accountability is that I let them in my crib, and
But that's still
it is what it is.
But I'm saying, like, I get that. Like, that's fair. Like, you didn't know. I don't know if you knew them that well.
I didn't know him at all.
Okay, so I get that. But when it comes to, like, where's your account? I hate when guys do this.
All right, let me explain.
No, I'm not finished.
Go ahead.
Because I hate when guys do this. I hate when guys sit here and when women sit here and talk about their issues. It's like, where's your accountability? There's no accountability for me being fucking assaulted. Because if you get assaulted, you want that same respect for people to listen to you to understand your side of the story, right? So for you to sit here and say, well, what did you own up to? Okay, cool. She didn't know them that well or at all. Fine. But other than that, nothing else was accountable.
You still had no authority to come in my room.
Because right now,
in my room, he raped me, and that's that. Like I told anybody.
Because technically, I don't know you. I don't know you like that. I just met you today. I met you. So if something happens to me, am I supposed to be like, oh, well, he touched me wrong. That's my fault? No. Like, what are you talking about? I hate when guys do certain things like that to invalidate women's experience. Like, you need to put the more blame on. I've been through stuff too, but I'm not gonna say it on here. But I understand, like that's not fair because many times.
Only reason I speak, like, and I tell, like, I'm one of the people. I'm telling my own business.
One time? Can a man? But you did finish, and you said he was next.
But I wasn't finished.
But you said he was. But you just let her talk. He just said he was next. We can talk, bro.
Okay,
like,
I get that. So just let me finish.
Bro. Like,
2 seconds.
no, bro.
Hold on, wait.
Niggas could talk,
okay, bro. No, I get that.
We haven't even been talking.
Okay, so let me finish. All I'm saying is,
niggas ain't even been talking.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, finish.
No, go ahead. Because you ain't been talking.
The only reason I brought up accountability is because she said, I want to fuck who I want to fuck. I want to do this and that. She embraces that shit.
So?
However, I have to hear the lesson that I learned.
Let him finish.
Right. However, you gotta understand when you're in these situations with alcohol and random dudes in your house, you can't be naive to the fact that shit might go wrong. Okay. Especially when it's liquor involved.
And can I say my one?
No, let him finish.
Right, go ahead. You right. You definitely right.
Cause like 9 out of 10 rape happens when she's unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
That's not. Or she
can't
comprehend
what's
going on. Can you show me those stats?
Look, that's what.
A nigga could give me one drink and put a pill in my drink.
No, I'm trained for this. Show me that article, but go ahead.
You don't need an article. The fact that
he's finished, I want to be next, please. I don't want people to talk.
She said, I fuck who I want to fuck. I want to do something like that. It means she embraces the fact, okay, she's with that lifestyle. However the case may be, you can be the baddest, most confident, most proudest woman ever, but you gotta be smart. Like, you gotta see, okay, look, this situation is not good. Yes. And the fact that her best friend left. The fact that her best friend left, that means she knew what was up. She knew what was up, so she fucking left. And I'm sorry that she didn't hit you up and like, girl, we need to get the fuck out of here. I'm sorry she didn't tell you, hey, you need to get things out of your fucking house. I'm sorry about that.
But
okay.
Can I go? I was next, right?
Go ahead, because I got something for her.
So basically, if you want to come up with that, that's
You know what?
you're saying like you hate when guys say shit like that, and I agree with you.
Like what?
When you said I hate when guys say like
No, I need
take
to-
accountability. I'm talking.
I never said that.
Please let him finish.
He said that.
Holy.
Yeah, let him finish.
No, I get that, but I need him to.
No, because let me tell you.
I'm the problem.
You got
No, wait.
God
wait.
damn.
Nobody
Uncle
making
Sam,
you the problem, but I want you to feel.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay, no,
But
no,
you
no,
see
no,
what?
no.
Thank you very
Let him
much.
finish because
But
he
hold
was
on.
patient and
Exactly.
you're not requiring
Well,
patience of him.
Wait a minute, I was patient too, because all y'all be talking over me.
Okay,
But I shut up though.
This the AD though.
Okay, I get that, but what I'm trying to make sure that he specifies on what he's talking about.
Yeah, I understand.
So go ahead.
Okay, so now, all right, bet. You say what you said then, since I don't know, cause obviously I'm not
so
saying
again,
it right.
I never said anything about accountability, so go ahead.
No, what I said was you said you don't like when men say you should have took accountability. Isn't that what you said?
Go ahead.
Exactly. So what I'm saying is that could be the same argument that she had in the beginning when we said take accountability for where you be at. When we was talking about Offset and she said she didn't want to talk about that. That's the similar situation. Take
You're right.
accountability
You're
for
absolutely
your
right.
surroundings.
You're right.
So that's all I'm saying. I didn't say you was wrong. I just said that could be the same fight that she brung up earlier. That's all.
Okay, so for your point, I totally understand your point.
Exactly.
Like, I'm sorry.
And I
if you
didn't
felt-
say you was wrong.
If you felt like I cut you off,
I feel like y'all in an argumentative
No.
relationship
Agree
right
to
now.
disagree.
Y'all get each other, but then
agree to
when
disagree.
y'all be talking, everybody else is
No,
confused.
okay, fine. I'm gonna be fast. So I'm like,
Yeah, let's fucking keep it 100.
I'm not long-winded. So basically, with you, like I get, I get how it's hyped. But with you, like a lot of times when women come out with their stories, even when you said what you said, he was like, "Well, there's a lot of good men." Like whenever women talk about their stuff, here goes men like, "Where's your accountability?"
Because it really disregards.
But can I be real with?
Exactly.
Can I be real with you?
Well, since I can never finish, go ahead.
Fuck it, cause we all interrupting each other, and it's
Go
not
ahead.
even in an intentional way. No,
Yeah, it's
that's
not
what I'm
personal.
saying. It's nothing personal, bro. But you gotta
But the only
understand.
person that doesn't interrupt is me. But go ahead.
You just
Yeah, you did it. You
just-
yeah, but it's cool though. Like we on some grown ass shit. No.
Let you know you interrupted me, but go ahead.
But we all interrupted you, so I'ma take that though. We not about to sit here and be
Okay,
disrespectful
cool.
on some real
I'm
nigga
not being
shit.
disrespectful, 'cause
I'm
I
not
said-
either, but I'm letting
It's
you
the
know
tension I
what
was
it
talking about
was.
earlier, y'all.
And that's cool.
I tried to explain.
But I was wrong, though.
What
I
tension
never
though?
said you
Hey,
was
y'all
wrong.
coming in
Hey,
these comments.
hey,
I
Braxton,
was
but
wrong
what?
though.
It's just a little
Alright.
disagreement. Like I
Everybody had a disagreement though, so who gives a fuck?
But you gotta
But
let people
guess
be
what?
people. We know who you are. Let
We
her
gonna
be
state
her.
our opinion.
You
You
know,
stated
go
your
ahead,
opinion.
so
You
go
stated
ahead, so
yours.
I'm
But you ain't gotta
You
tell her, go
stated
ahead,
yours.
just mentally
You stated
understand.
yours.
I'm
I'm
saying
pretty
that.
vocalizing.
But you're vocalizing it. Everything don't need to be vocalized. Cause she's gonna talk. She grown. She don't need to be told
I'm
to say
really
something.
not gonna say. I'm
know
gonna
what I'm
talk,
saying?
and I'm gonna
I'm not
let
saying
y'all
that,
guys know it's nothing intentional. Like
I
we
know
all having
that.
a good ass
True, ain't nothing
conversation.
personal or true.
I
We
know
just
you
talking
said
about.
that.
We all got.
I
Listen, I done
appreciate you
heard the
bringing
most
this up.
judgmental things about me since the situation.
But look,
You're
so
beautiful.